Make some noise right now for Stephen Cha!
Hey guys, we're in the Asian portion of the show, so you're gonna want to start. It's actually only Asian comics for the rest of the night. Yeah, we're starting May early, AAPI month, guys. Santa Monica, so great to be here in this cool space. Let's give it up for Hambone Comedy, guys, for putting on an awesome show in this cool space. I did get my hair cut recently, guys. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You guys did that thing where you like go to the barber and then you show them a picture, right? And then you realize that they can't change your face, right? And I showed like a very casual photo. I showed a picture of like 80s Brad Pitt. Ha 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 ha. And I kind of regret it because I feel like I got Korean Ace Ventura. I don't really like this about myself, but sometimes I'll see my friend hit like a new low and I'll feel better about my life. Okay, you're all pieces of shit too. Great. Awesome. Like, I was having a hard day, and I saw my buddy sitting in his car eating a full rotisserie chicken. Just bare hands, all bones, just really having at the rotis. And that's when I realized, like, worst day of my life, you will never catch me, seatbelt on, pulling on a wishbone, hoping for my life to get better. But I get it. Like, life can be embarrassing, right? We all have our moments. Like, for me, everybody I know knows that this is my dream. Right? Every time they see me in person, they're like, you were so brave. And I just have to stand there and be like, yes, I'm a big, brave boy. Driving around town, doing my talent shows. Hopefully I do it for the rest of my life. And that usually kills the conversation right there. But I think it's because they don't know if I'm doing a baby voice or a bad Asian accent. They're like unsure. When I'm not doing my talent shows, I tutor elementary school kids. Yeah, comedy's gone exactly as planned, guys. It's on my vision board. Elementary school kids. That sounds weird. Nobody should have elementary school kids on their vision board. Kids, I think, at like that age, they ask a lot of silly questions, right? Like, I don't even think like the kids know like who I am in that setting, because like one of the kids came up to me and was like, "What grade are you in?" And I'm like, Alan, I graduated college. There are no grades after college. And he's like, so you have a career? Not exactly. How many years have you been at? Let's get your reading, buddy, huh? Let's focus on your stuff. Don't want to fall too far behind. You might end up back here in 20 years. No, they can be out of pocket, too. Like, I had this one fifth grader come up to me, and he was like, where are you from? And he's just a kid. Right? Parents are racist, but he's just a kid. So I, with all my patience, am just like, Austin, I was born in LA, but my parents, they came over from Korea. And without missing a beat, he was like, I knew you were Chinese when you had weird eyes like that. I'm not getting paid enough to get bullied in elementary school again. Also, Austin, cross-eyed. Not want to be talking about weird eyes. Yeah, I did grow up in LA, and where I grew up, you didn't know you were Asian until a small white boy told you were. Because I thought I was just regular, like all of you folk in Santa Monica. But then I went into the bathroom, and I'm like, holy shit, Tyler's right. That is Asian. Explains the rice cooker at home. And that nice Korean couple that drives me around everywhere. Do we have people with immigrant parents in here? Any? Oh, okay. We got just one. Wow, they really did kill DEI. All right. Okay. I feel unsafe now. I guess I'm just going to do my one joke to you in the back, miss. I feel like my parents, they immigrated here from Korea. We have a hard time understanding each other because I grew up here and they should not have children. Like my mom, she's a very bad listener. Like my sister, she's come out to her multiple times. One of these days it's gonna stick, I swear. But this last time, my mom, she responded to my sister by saying, Esther, I know how you're feeling. I had a friend once, Sylvie. We did everything together. She understood me like nobody else understood me. And then I met your father. And then I pushed down the memory of Sylvie as far as it would go. And you wouldn't be here if I hadn't done that. Which is a very weird way to get my sister to not be gay by coming out as gay. My sister, she's a mask lesbian, and if you don't know what that means, it's that she does a lot of this. Okay, some of you seen my sister around town. Great. That's honestly, you've probably heard her as well, because she's got one of those carabiner keychains off the belt loop to let all the women know there's an orgasm nearby. And she's always got this like resting smolder face too, just like. What I'm saying is my sister gets more pussy than me, guys. She gets more pussy than me. She is up to her labia in pussy. Yeah, we got some labia heads in here. Hell yeah. Great. You know, my dad, he recently told me that he wanted to be a comedian when he was younger, which is his way of saying it's not that hard. But he was telling me more about it. He was like, yeah, you know, I was thinking if the business kept doing well, I was going to go back to Korea to do it back in 2006. 2006, I was in middle school. He's like, no, yeah, but your mom was here. You would have been fine. I would have sent money. It's crazy to find out in your 30s your dad's biggest dream was to do well enough to abandon his family. Mom should have ran away with Sylvie when she had the chance. But I get, like, relationships, they can be complicated, right? And, like, my girlfriend and I, we've been arguing a lot these days, but we're working through our 2-year lease. No. We love each other very much, and I feel like when you love each other, you change the way you look at a relationship, right? Like, I asked my girlfriend the other day, I was like, baby, if you met me today, would you have gone on a second date? And she's like, wouldn't have gone on the first. Which hurts. But that means she loves me so much, she wishes she didn't. And is there any better love than that, guys? Yeah, she is a white, yes. Her name is Riley, obviously. And she is what we call one of the good ones, okay, guys? Like many of you, I realize I'm in a room of one of the good ones. So, but yeah, like she taught in underfunded schools, she volunteers, she supports my comedy. She loves charity is what I'm saying, guys. But my dad, he's a traditional guy, so he's always wanted he's wanted me to date a Korean girl because he is racist. And but I think he's coming around because the other day he was like, No, Stephen, we love Riley. She's smart, she's kind, and she's better than Korean girls. Could have left it at we love Riley, right? I didn't need to know how you got there, right? I'm not like, show your work, father. Where do the Latinas and the blacks sit in all of this? Like, I just wanted my dad to accept my girlfriend, not get more racist. I am very happy in my current relationship, but my last relationship, you ever have a breakup where you feel like you kind of lost the breakup? Have you guys ever had that? No? Wow, you guys are just killing it, aren't you? Okay. I guess it's just me and my loser breakup. Yeah, my last relationship, after me, she started fucking a Marvel superhero. Yeah, it's like one thing to know the guy, and it's another thing to know that he's playing in 5,000 theaters across the country. And, like, your friends, they can't even console you at that point, right? Like, what are they going to say? Like, oh, dude, don't worry about that guy. He's just an Avenger. And I'm not going to say which Avenger. That would be in poor taste. But I will tell you, my ex, she has a type. So you can put that one together. Not too many Yellow Panthers running around this town. And I was upset about it because I had already bought a $27 IMAX ticket. No refunds on those. People buy those early, actually. You ever buy popcorn and soda to your own cucking? You know, that's... So there I am, trying to make the most of it, and I'm watching this guy for 2.5 hours, just beating the shit out of every guy who's coming on screen. And I really wanted to hate the guy, but I couldn't because I want more people who look like him, who look like me, to be the hero of the story. I just need people to stop saying that I look like him. I posted that online, and then my ex, she called me, actually, and she was like, would have been nice to get a heads up. I'm like, would have been nice if you fucked anybody else. And then she was like, I'm gay now. You ever lose a breakup twice? I mean, to be fair, I do look like one of the last guys a lesbian would try before you. Especially if I hit him with a... Thank you guys so much.
Stephen Shaw, ladies and gentlemen.